أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. My dear brothers and sisters here, how are you all? Alhamdulillah. Come on, type in. Let's keep this an engaging and interactive session, inshallah. So, Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers. Barakallahu feeki. Alhamdulillah. May Allah keep you in best state of health and iman. Ameen. Alhamdulillah. Bismillah ta'ala, dear sisters and brothers, we are into the day 13th of this course and we are almost heading towards the completion, right? Subhanallah. Only a single day is left out, right? That to tomorrow, subhanallah. Dear sisters and brothers, let's all continue on to being more productive with our smart devices by learning a skill that would pave a excellent opportunity for us to develop a career, inshallah ta'ala. So, dear sisters and brothers, come on, let's head on to the day 13th of this course, wherein we are going to learn so many things, inshallah. I just want you all to stay together till the end of the session, and I want you all to just grasp most out of this session, inshallah. So today, dear sisters and brothers, we are heading on to the day 13th of this course, and inshallah, I just want you all to rectify your intentions so that the time that you're spending here, every minute, every second that you're spending here, may Allah write it as a reward for each one of us. Ameen. So, Ameen. Because with the rectification of the intention, we can gain rewards, right? Because we already know a hadith that states in the Malamalu bin Niyah. It says that our deeds are judged based on our intentions, right? So if we intend that we are going to use this skill of ours for the sake of Allah, inshallah ta'ala, in the future, if you're going to develop a career through this, if you're going to make any projects through this, if you're going to make some of the projects for the sake of Allah, then it is actually a best use of this skill, right? Subhanallah. So dear sisters and brothers, come on, utilize this skill to the best, utilize this for the best, and utilize this on the halal purposes and the halal way, inshallah ta'ala. Make an intention that you're going to use this skill to serve the deen of Allah, not against the deen of Allah. Remember that, dear sisters and brothers, inshallah ta'ala. So come on, let's quickly head on to the session with the name of Allah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, so that Allah puts barakah in our affairs. With the name, with his blessed name, we actually intend to seek blessings through the blessed name of Allah, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, right? Subhanallah. So dear sisters and brothers, let's move ahead and let's continue this journey of being more productive with the smart devices, inshallah. So here we are on the day 13th of this Canva mastery course, and alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, till now we have learned so many things, right? So day 12, what did we learn in yesterday's session? We again learned some business sales flyers, right? We touched the topics of business sales flyers, advertisement flyers, banners as well, how to select the various banner dimensions, and photography, the product photography. If product photography is given to you, or if it's not there, then you can generate it, and how to use a single product and create your own flyers or multiple products also we're seeing. And alhamdulillah, we also learned how to animate it in the form of the ads and post it here and there as well, right? So some of the flyers that we had seen in the previous two sessions of our business sales banners or flyers are here, dear sisters and brothers. Alhamdulillah, just look into these designs. These were the designs that were created by us, right? Subhanallah. So in these designs, we almost created 10 to probably 18. Yes, 18 designs we have created so far, right? So just see here, these were the designs. One, two, this were created with the color palettes. That's all. Changing the color palette gave us these three designs. And then these ones as well, we matched it with the perfect colors. And then we created some beautiful designs. So here, and these designs, they actually look so excellent, so professional, right? So I just want you all to use it in the future whenever you're going to head on to anything for the business sales or as such, inshallah. So remember, text typography is important in each and every design that you do, that you make. and also whatever text you are going to insert, textual content must be very beautifully written. Okay, remember that. Take the help of AI if you do not know what to write or something like that. Just look into these designs. This looks so classy. Alhamdulillah. You can just generate some beautiful copies of the design in your own ways. Just look into these sisters, the drop shadow that we have used. This also worked very excellent. The platform with the reflections, some with the reflections, some with the platforms, and some with the cutouts, some with the paper cutouts, some with the blobs. Okay, with the blobs also we did insert. This was with the paper cutouts. We have so many things to use, right? So I just want you all to take down the names of the elements that were all related in previous sessions. Inshallah, in tomorrow's session, the last session, I'll ask you to write down each and everything that were discussed in the previous sessions. Do not worry, inshallah. I'll let you know, let you all make a note about it in a book or somewhere, inshallah. If you have any notes in your a laptop or as such, you can just take a note about all of the elements that are important for a designer, inshallah. So, alhamdulillah, these were the excellent designs that were touched in the previous classes, right? So, alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, let's quickly head on to what is our actual session for today. Our actual session for today would be the event flyer that we had to discuss in the stage, but we were not able to because we were almost time for the class. So, alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, we are going to begin with the event flyers, in which we are going to start off with the creating the party events or any invitation, party invitation events or something like that. Okay, and also we are going to create banners. We will see how to create the banners. Probably I already told you how to create the banners with the dimensions. We'll touch some of the topics, inshallah, for the banners as well. Then we'll see how to create a simple wedding invitation, and also it will serve you like a invitation cards for different various purposes as well. Okay, and then we will see the t-shirt designs in today's session. We will also see book cover designing, magazines, how we are going to develop the magazines using the Canva, how to develop the infographics, how to make a website, how to video edit. This is an entire topic that we are going to start today, inshallah, if time permits. Event flyers is one topic, and second topic for today, and this will be continued to tomorrow's session, entire video editing with Canva. Okay, because till now we were studying flyer editing, we were studying photo editing, we were even touching the concepts of video. We were just touching the concepts of animations with the videos. That's all. Here we were animating the flyers and we were touching this concept. But video editing with Canva is a separate concept. Okay, it's a separate topic, and this is a very interesting topic, dear sisters and brothers. It can make the complicated things into very easy to do things, inshallah. Today you are going to learn all of these video editing, inshallah. Also, you will be learning animations. You will also see some topics like intro and outro videos, how to create your own intro and outro videos, how to start off with audio editing as well with the Canva. Inshallah, all of these topics will be covered in today's session. If not today, we'll take some of the topics for tomorrow as well. Okay, so do not worry. Tomorrow we are going to complete everything that is related to the Canva, inshallah ta'ala. So, dear sisters and brothers, are you all ready for the class? I just want you all to begin with much enthusiasm, and I want you all to be more creative today, inshallah. I just want you all to be more interactive today and more cooperative today, inshallah. So, dear sisters and brothers, come on, let's be prepared with the two devices, one to listen to the class and one for the live practice, because this is a skill that you're learning, and everyone must practice after me. And inshallah, you will inshallah attain the perfection only after practice, continuous practice. So, dear sisters and brothers, let's quickly head on to the session. We are going to start with the event flyers. Again, if it's flyer, then it's the same thing. If you want to send an invitation card or something like invitation flyers on the WhatsApp or something like that, we just make use of the flyer itself. Okay, flyer aspect ratio. Or if you want a separate aspect ratio for invitation cards, same aspect ratio as the invitation cards, then you can just go ahead with invitation. You have various invitations. Invitation cards, probably you have seen cards that you get at your home. What are the invitation cards that you have at your home? One is the landscape cards, one is the portrait cards, right? So there are two types of cards. If you want it for the done for the invitation cards to generate a hard copy, even that is present. But if you want to do it for the virtual copy, or what we say a soft copy only, then you have virtual invitation cards as well. You can select whichever you wish to, dear sisters and brothers. Come on, let's just keep simple portrait invitation card as our base for now. Fine. It's totally up to you. The selection of the aspect ratio is totally up to you, because this cards that we are making is just for the just for online purposes. That's all. Okay. So let's head on. Bismillah. I'm just selecting invitation cards portrait view. Fine. Okay. Bismillah. Come on, dear sisters and brothers. Let's quickly head on. So we have a portrait view of the invitation card. Okay, if you want, we could have selected the this view as well, the landscape view as well. It's totally up to you, inshallah. It's how you want to take things into consideration. That's all. Okay, now I'm just thinking of making a party invitation card. Like for example, if there is something event at your home, a housewarming ceremony or something like that, or an event at an office or something like that. Let's create something of our own. Okay, what I'm thinking of creating is okay, we just need the textual content in that, and then we just need to step ahead with the flyer related contents. First thing that you think of whenever you're going to make an invitation is a beautiful background, right? So now what the topic that I'm thinking of is an office party. Okay, that's just an office party invitation. So I just don't want to make it more complicated, so I'll just see some of the things that will go well with the backgrounds. Okay, usually this things like comic backgrounds would go well for the party, probably. I think so. So we'll just grab a comic background. Find comic background. Okay, you can select whichever backgrounds you want. You have various backgrounds. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, I'll tell you some of the backgrounds. You can just try it out. Abstract background, waves background, texture background, neon backgrounds, comic backgrounds. And there are so many different types of backgrounds that are present. You can just go ahead with one or the other, or the patterns you can go ahead with. And you can select one beautiful backgrounds as such, okay? So what I'm thinking of because it's just a like kind of a office party with much this one enthusiastic or something like that. So what I'm thinking of, like, let it be a kind of bank kind of. So what I'm thinking of selecting is, let me just see all in the graphics. Let's see what's in the stick. Okay, if I want, I can select this one. Okay, I'll put this, and then behind I'll put something else. Okay, so what I'm thinking of is I'll just put this up. Okay, I just wanted this waves. Okay, this waves on my this one. Hope you also know something called as half tone, right? This is half tone. Okay, if you want, you can use this as well. We will see that later. And also see here, dear sisters and brothers, for the office party, when I just put a Banksy here, I have got some of the excellent recommendations. Now we can select something from that as well. Come on, you can just select it. If you want to know the name of this element, you just have to double click on it, hard click on it. It's nothing but comic bubble. Okay, it's comic bubble. You can just see comic bubble. You can take this comic bubble if you wish to, and add the you are invited to the party or something like that inside this bubbles. Okay, something inside this bubble. Okay, I'll make use of this. I want to make use of these things. But let me just decide a beautiful background for this. Background is not yet done. So what we'll do, I'll just give a beautiful coloring to this image. Let me just give a coloring for the background and put up this one. No, this doesn't look that classy. So I'll just put something like some backgrounds itself, texture backgrounds. Okay, texture backgrounds. You can go with the texture backgrounds, go with the abstract backgrounds. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, you have so many things that you can rely on. Okay, so we have see the texture backgrounds that you all can fill the pages with. I'll just replace the background with this color. It's totally up to you. Then if you want, you can just place this up here. Okay, so now if I want, I can just reduce the transparency of this. Okay, okay, this is one such thing that you all can do. And also this background, if you do not like, if it's too dark for you, if this background you do not like, you can change the backgrounds, dear sisters and brothers, like as you wish. For example, this is too see, if you do not like this darker background, you can select something like this, the patterned with inks or something like this. Okay, and select replace the background. See, this also looks more classic. Okay, we can later change the colors of this element that we have put up here. I'll show you how to change the colors as well. You can change it directly from this, or using the style color palette, we can change that as well. Okay. So for now, what we were with comic backgrounds itself, because I wanted to see the recommendations that were there. So I'll just grab the same thing again. It was this one. Okay, I just wanted to see the magic recommendations that were here. So now we can just select something that is that goes well, that might go well with our design. So I'll just grab some of the stuff that are here. Okay, let's see what might. Okay, come on, dear sisters and brothers, you can just see what you just like, and you can put it here. If you do not like, you can just leave it off. I'll just put this one somewhere here, and then I'll take this one. Two I have taken. That's enough. Then we will just go ahead with blobs. Okay. I just wanted to make some irregular kind of things in the design, and not something like as such that we were creating in the usual designs. Okay. So with the blobs, we can just this make this design so excellently done. I can put this blob somewhere here. I can just duplicate this blob, or I can place this blob somewhere here. Okay. Okay. Make sure it looks good. It looks good with the design. That's our intention. You have to keep it very perfect, very excellent with the design, matching with the design. Okay, the colors are not at all matching. You can change it later. You can change it later. It's totally your designs that you're creating. You can put up in any way that you wish to. I just added it irregularly. You can just make sure that it looks well with the design. Okay. Then we just have to add the textual content. Okay. You can even add more of the blobs as well. In the blobs also, if you want to write something, you can write it, dear sisters and brothers. Within the blobs, for example, I'll see such blobs that can help me out. This one I'll take. Okay, I'll take it to add something here. Okay, we'll delete this up. Okay. With the irregular shapes also, you can make a perfect design. Do not worry about that. Okay. Then what I'm thinking of adding is the the title or something like office party. If it is that, I'll just select this one. Okay, I'll use this itself. I'll just put it up. I'll place it here. Coloring, we will see that later. Fine. Coloring, this is too colorful. This design is too colorful. So what we'll do, we'll just see that later. We'll touch the coloring concept later. So now, okay, I'm not liking this. If you want, you can select something else. Make sure you like what you select. Okay. Select. Let's see if we can go ahead with the same, or we need to make more changes. So we'll just start writing the text. Okay, add a heading. Okay, I'll just write office party. Office party. You know, you are conveying the message through the designing and also through the writing. Remember that you have to tell the story well with your message that is written in, right? So make sure you're telling it very excellently. Office party. So, okay, you're invited for the office party. We'll just make sure we have some beautiful things. Okay, remember, whenever you're going to select these things, select any text or something like that, I want you all to add beautiful, beautiful fonts. Okay, select excellent fonts for your design. Fine. Okay, I'll just duplicate the same thing. I'll just add Comic Sans for this. Okay, it's time for the office party. I'll write it's time for the office party. Or you're invited for the office party. Or you are invited for. It can be something else as well. You are invited for the a bachelor tea party or something like that, or something, anything like as you wish. But I'm just showing you the ways that you can create the invitations access office party, and then we can just write the okay. And on this, I can write the uh, timings here. Bring to front. Okay, on this I'll write. Upon this I'll write the timing if I wish to. Okay, I'll just duplicate the same thing. Colors are not at all perfect. Do not worry. I'll just add 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay. Then what else? If I want to write the venue, where is it held? If it's in the office, or somewhere in the office, or somewhere in the hall, uh, separate party hall or something like that. And that's different. Okay. You can just write the location. Then you can write the date as well, right? So date. And then what else are required? Okay, you're invited for the party. Okay, we'll just see some of the things that are required for a party. I'll just write party here and see if we have something like funny kind of that might help us out. Okay, we can take this because it doesn't have any phases here. I'll just put it up like this and put it behind this. Okay, then backward. I can keep it somewhere here. Put the venue somewhere here. Okay. Then what else? You can just put like the okay. Time to celebrate if you wish to add this one and put it something like this here. You can do it. It's totally up to you. Because this is a party, you don't have to write time to celebrate or something like that. Okay, if you wish to add something like this here, something like this over there, make sure you add it excellently. It's totally your page, your design. Make sure you're going to make it so beautiful. Okay. Okay. This much is enough for me for now. So what I'm thinking of is now changing the colors. Okay, you just have to even put something like something more to this, right? Like if you wish to add, like it's time for this, it's time for the fun, or something like that. Add it all. You need to, if you have to add something like why is this party arranged in the for the retirement of someone or something like that, you can just add it all. That's not in our topic now. We'll just go ahead with the styles, go to the color palettes, see all, and change the color palette. And you remember, dear sisters and brothers, when you just this is the design that you have already have. Now I'll duplicate it. Okay, I'll just duplicate the same design. Now I'm just using the color palettes. Okay, just look into the design how it changes very beautifully once you start off with the color palettes, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, see the color palette. You see it even changes the blob color. It even changes the color that we had taken for this background. Okay, if I want it to be further more transparent, I can make it more transparent. Now you can just go ahead with whatever you wish to. Coloring. Come on, see which color matches with your background and just select that. Right? It's totally up to you. These things are very excellent. The choosing of the color palette for your designs is very excellent. Okay, okay. When this looks perfect, this goes well. When this goes well, okay, make sure you do it very excellently, inshallah. So this is just the usage of the blobs, the curves, the comic background in your frame, and just making some unusual designs. Okay, not just following the crowd and making some designs with the usual conditions. You can just make it very unusual, like without with the unusual shapes. Okay, and come on, just make it very beautiful. This blobs. There is a separate app for creation of blobs. Okay, there is some app that is mentioned about the blobs as well. You can create your own blobs in there's an app to create that as well. Okay, I can just go through this. I have so many apps. Tomorrow we will be discussing all of these apps. Do not worry, inshallah. So, okay, alhamdulillah. So one is done. We'll just go ahead with another design now. Okay, another design, any invitation card we are going to make, right? So any invitation, so probably what I'm thinking of is making an invitation. Okay, second topic that I thought of doing was, I think it was business sales. Sorry, it was ceremony banners. Yes, second topic that we wanted to go touch was ceremony banners. So we'll touch the same topic. So what we are thinking of is making a banner for a ceremony. Banner for a ceremony. For example, probably you have seen here and there whenever there is function at your own locality, at your own, at your in your in your near and dear ones. What they actually have is they actually have something written at the entrance, right? Entrance, at the entrance. For example, even if it is a wedding, they have it written in the entrance. They have it written like the bride and groom, who with who, these things. These are the banners that they type in, right? So they have it in the form of the banners that they put at the entrance or inside the hall, on the hall. They use the banners to indicate some of the uh, textual content, right? So even those banners, how to develop how to design those banners is nothing but you just have to go to the custom size. Remember that, okay? So whatever the size your client has given you, dear sisters and brothers, you just have to go ahead with that. Remember that, right? So if your client says that I want a rectangular banner in the portrait format, then you just have to select something like this, and also ask them for the dimensions that they have. Probably they have something like the wooden frame already marked for their event, and you just have to make a beautiful flyer out of it. That's all. Flyer for that, and they'll just make a beautiful they'll just print it out, and then they'll just apply it on, or just put it out on the entrance or somewhere, right? So now I'm just taking the same portrait invitation card. So now I'm just going to develop a simple banner, fine. Recently I got I had created one banner for the, it was for a Africa ceremony. I already told you probably in the recent days. What you can do is, okay, they also gave me the theme for the Africa ceremony. Fine. They wanted it to be made for a boy. So I just wanted to add a bluish background. So I'll just make you do the same way that I did, inshallah. So let me just see background, blue background. Okay, I just took some lightish blue background. So probably the first with the clouds was better. So I'll just select this. But now, okay, I'm just showing you how you can develop according to the themes that they decided for you. Fine. So replace the background. Okay. Then they wanted it to be okay. The kid liked moons and stars so much. So I just had to put moons and stars in the in this because they had entire themed up with the moons and stars. So what can save our day is nothing but moons and stars that are here, fine. So we'll just moon star. Okay, just select whatever you wish from this. You can do it typically in your own ways. If you want to add balloons or something like that, you can do it. So moons and star, make it a kind of kiddish itself, make it childish itself, because it's a kind of for the kids. Okay, it was for the kids, right? So let's just select something that kids might like. Okay, this one. No. If you wish, you can grab that, okay? If you like it, grab it. No problem. You don't have to worry if I select this, if something might go wrong. No, nothing will go wrong. You just have to select what you like. That's all. Okay. No. Totally your way of thinking, your way of doing. So I'll just add this. Okay. Because I don't wanted to make it more colorful. I didn't have the option to select so many colors in the and so just added something whitish itself. But for now, we will see what comes to our this one. We'll add it. Okay. So they gave the name of the family. The text is assigned by them, so you can select whatever you wish to. XYZ family, all right. XYZ family. This is how you can create your own event flyers for your own events as well, dear sisters and brothers. If you have the events coming up in your families, the events at home that they celebrate, or something like that, you can just make beautiful banners of your own. Fine, because now you're a graphic designer, you just can create it by your own. Okay, so not really on someone else to do this works for you. Okay, next, that it was a text like welcomes you all to the you all so okay. Next, I'll just duplicate the same thing. Remember, the fonting is very important, stylizing it so well so that it will match the backgrounds as well, it match the contents as well as it must also match the theme as well, right? So, okay, recently a previous student had developed it for designed it for something like their parents were going for Hajj and they designed something like some banners of this kind, and it was very excellently done, alhamdulillah. So they probably had a ceremony before going, before seeing their parents off. So they actually created a beautiful banner and shared it with me, and it was very excellently done. So ceremony. Yeah, I just made some typography. Okay, I just didn't want it to be in the single line or something like that. Okay, then I'll just copy it down. Or you can just mention the kid's name. Now I'll just duplicate it. Okay. Now font stylizing is very important. Font selection is very important, dear sisters and brothers. And I'll just write ABC. Okay. I'll just write Abdullah. That's better. Instead of writing ABC. Okay. Now, okay, this is beautiful. Now we just have to even include more of this elements behind, right? So what I'm thinking of is I can add the stars here and there. I'll just select these stars. I'll add it somewhere here and there. Okay. And if we want to reduce the transparency, we can reduce it. I'll just duplicate it here and there. Remember, you can just make it as the theme of the event. Make it in a way that the event is themed up to. Okay. Delete it if you don't like. Delete it if you don't like. Remember, do not settle for something that you don't like. Fine? Please remember that. Then all of it is your choice. Now you just have to select the beautiful fonts. Go ahead with beautiful fonts. Now, what for the first one, I'm thinking of adding a very narrowed font. If I want, you will just go ahead and type narrow font there. If you do not want, you will just select some of the fonts that are narrow from here. This one is narrower. Yes, this is narrower. And for this one, I just can select something like this. This is okay for this one. And for this one, it should be more bold. Okay, for the bold fonts, you have something like wedges. Wedges is a bold font, and also if not, Gagarin is also a bold font. But this is too bold enough. Okay, for this font, probably we can select this one. Okay, we'll see what fonts we have. We'll just go ahead here itself. Okay, okay, come on. It should be more childish kind of. I just want it in the format of a comic kind of thing. So to see this one, yes, even this goes well, but no. This one, Pradoka is also well. Fine. Akika is written here. Ceremony for this one, let me just grab a something like this. Handwriting kind of font. Ceremony. Okay. Make sure now color should be aligned, okay? Off should be very small. So let it be. Abdullah for this one, let it be the same thing. Okay, the coloring of this, all of it, you can just change it to dark blue. Because it is light blue, you can change it to dark blue like this. Okay. And change all colors the same, or you can do something else with that. Okay, totally up to you how you want to colorize your own frames. Fine. And then if you do not like this, you can change the colors. If you do not like it, change it to the darker color like this as well. Yes, this suits well. Change it all. Done. Okay, then you can just apply. I think the Comic Sans is not required for this. Even this is good for the ceremony. We can go with the black. Okay. So now you just have to decorate this one with different things. So now it's totally up to you. Select what you wish. If you want to add this one, yes, this one, others, add it. But make sure transparency be reduced. Okay. You can add it to the background. Transparency be reduced. That's all. Okay. See, see what you like and add it up. That's all. If you want to add this one, add it, and transparency is reduced. That's all. Okay. So we do not have much time to search for the thing. You can search and you can add it as you wish to. You can add the elements, you can add some other namings, for example, change the name of the elements here, just add some stars here, stars and moons differently, and then add it to the this one frames. Okay. So alhamdulillah, this is done. So the next flyer we're going to create for an invitation card. So, invitation card, what do you think of an invitation card? Usually we think of a wedding invitation card, right? So, we'll create a wedding invitation card itself for the beginning. Okay. So, there are so many beautiful ways of creating the wedding invitation card. One of the ways I'll teach you, inshallah, because we are creating something, inshallah, we're trying to create something beautiful. So, we'll just write wedding invitation. Wedding invitation. Remember, we have beautiful backgrounds for each and every kind of invitation card. Okay, so just write wedding invitation card. You will have so many beautiful photos, the backgrounds that are required. Right? So select something that is beautiful here. Right? Select some beautiful invitation card. Okay. Colors for the invitation cards. That's what I want. I ask you. Okay, with this pink if you wish to. You can add it and replace this with the background. Right? This is how you select the colors for the invitations. If not this one, if you do not like this, you can go ahead with the some other thing. Okay, there was a doubt. What is the difference between blob graphics and blob photos? Blob photos are different from blob graphics. Graphics have just the blobs in it, and photos have entire background with this. Okay, so okay, you can select whatever from this if you wish to. Okay, these ones also go ahead, go well, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, for the wedding invitation, go something with the borders itself will go well with the design. Okay? You can even apply it like this. Fine. If you don't like it, you have your own floral backgrounds. Okay, floral background. Go ahead with floral background. You also have something like okay, I'll also show you something like even the borderings. You have something like floral borders. Okay, so yeah, and the graphics you can go. Graphics is nothing but you will get a beautiful PNG kind of, and in the photos you will get exact photo with the background. Right. So come on, select something that you like for the background. Okay. Usually plain is actually plain goes excellent with your invitation cards, right? So I'll select this plain invitation cards if I wish to. Or let me see if we have more. Okay, we also have watercolor flowers or something like that. You see here, yes, sisters and brothers. Okay, something with the floral colors, floral background. And also see if you have just taken the simple backgrounds and you want to add the florals to it, and this is how you add it. Just moment, I'll show you. Place the background. I'll delete this all. I just took a simple white background. Now, if I want to add the floral colors to it, florals to this, floral border to this, you just have to select floral borders. You will have so many beautiful options to select the floral borders. Fine, and this way. Okay, you can just put it up here if you wish to. Totally your choice, your invitation card that you're making, in your own ways. Okay. Okay. Then okay. Alhamdulillah, this is fine for me now. Okay, if you want to have some of these labels like this, you can select these ones. Okay, uh, these ones. We'll just go with the floral borders. Okay, floral borders. You have floral labels also, floral borders also. Come on, go ahead with floral border and see how many beautiful floral borders you have. Floral borders. See here, dear sisters and brothers. Excellent choice. Okay, you can just select it very excellently. If you want this one, select it and place it here. See how beautifully you can place it. You can just write the bride's and the groom's name inside this, right? Bride and groom's name inside this if you wish to. If you want to make this, place this somewhere here, you can place it. See how beautiful things you have here. Come on. You just have to remember the names of these elements that you're going to grab. That's all. So remember, these are the elements that we have grabbed. You have just the floral borders. You even have the floral labels as well. Okay. Select something with which goes well with your backgrounds or which you like the most. You can just select that, right? So now the content. The contents are very different for each and every designs, for each and every wedding invitations. Now, if I wish to, usually the contents that are written are nothing but this family invites you to the wedding nikah ceremony of a bride and groom is mentioned, and then we invite you to the celebration or on this venue, and the date and time are mentioned. That's all. That would be the invitation card. If you want to make 12 two pages invitation cards, even that is the same thing. You just have to duplicate the same card, add some things more well to this, more better contents to this. That's all. Content, and the things like this, the textual content like this, should be added up. Fine. Uh, Come on, let me just make sure that we are creating this together. I'll just write bride and groom inside this for time being. BRIDE. Okay, remember, for this typography is very important. Whenever you are with the wedding invitation cards, you have to make sure that you're using the handwriting kind of fonts, okay? Because all should be like that, like you're writing it, right? So handwriting kind of fonts must be used so well here, fine? It should be used here and there, fine? So I'll just select this bride. Okay, this is going well here. I'll just duplicate this. I'll write groom in this one. Sorry, you just have to write the name of the bride and groom, but I just don't want to write it. So you can just prefer writing the bride and groom's name if you wish to send this card or give this card to someone in your family. Okay, bride and groom is mentioned, done. Now then, what we have to write? We have to write the content, right? So for the content, we'll have normal fonts. We'll say select some normal fonts. Okay, now we'll just write together with the families. If it's the card generated by you yourself for your wedding to be invited, then you can just write together with the families. We invite you for our nikah ceremony. Families, but if you wish to make it for your sisters, spouses, or for your sisters, siblings, or something like that, they can make it together with the families. We invite you to the uh, wedding occasion, nikah ceremony of our sister, of my um, elder sister, elder brother, something like that. The textual content is totally yours, right, dear sisters and brothers? Come on, make sure you're adding a beautiful textual content, inshallah. So then you even have the floral labels, dear sisters and brothers. Come on, just type the labels and see. You have it very beautifully. Invite, we invite, or the bride and groom invite you to join our wedding. Our, it might be our, or we can write it as their nikah ceremony. Nikah ceremony. Okay. On. Okay. We'll just make sure it is all in single line. If not in single line, if you want it in dual line, make sure you do it. And also, we have different types of writing the dates and dates. Okay, we have various ways of writing the dates and the month. Okay, so how to do that is you just can select the lines. Okay, and the line. What you can do is you can just make some beautiful lines. Okay, I selected some thick line. Probably some smaller, thinner line is better for this to go. Or you can draw the lines. Remember, you can draw the lines instead if you do not like the lines that are here, because this line that we have selected is actually not editable, fine. So if you wish to draw a line, we will just select some beautiful small line. Okay, we'll start from here. Okay, and we have different ways of doing this. Probably hope you all know this. Some way like we can just insert some bars and we can write the names, the date, a date, day, and month, or we can do it like okay, this is perfectly not perfectly straight. Make sure you're making it straight by increasing it with the font size. Okay, now it's perfect. I'll just add it here, duplicate this up, add it here. Okay, probably two is enough. Just we are making something like the date in the center or something like this. Or we can also make it something like, okay. If you wish to, you can just make it, give it somewhere here and write the date. Keep it here, write the date in between and do it as such. Or then you can do it in another way, like one here. A little bit up. And it is more better. You have different ways of doing this, okay? I'm just showing you one or two ways, inshallah. One, two. Okay. Now you just have to add the textual content, add the text box, and that we will just write the date, 17. What's the today? What's the date today? July, if you wish to write 17th of July. If you want to write, you just can write it on the right side. I will duplicate the same thing. July, duplicate it. Because you have to write so many things here, right? I mean, for example, you have to write the day, you have to write the year, you have to write, you also have to write something like, if you wish to make these two things smaller, you can make it in places. If you even wish to write the uh, day, you can write it, for example, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, whatever. And then if you wish even to write something like, what more can be written? Month is already done. If you wish to write something else here, you can write it and place it. Okay? This is how you can just draw a few of the things. Okay, even the timings, if you wish to write at 2 p.m. Okay, you can mention it like this here. Okay, it's somewhat a bit rotated up, so it's not looking that classy, but it's fine for me. Okay, okay. Now we can just even the line weight is 4, right? You can decrease its weight. You can make it 3. You can make it 1. Okay, if you wish. Okay, this is how you can change the line weight for this as well. If you want to change the line weight, make sure you do it beforehand itself. 1 in this way. If you find this too thicker, make sure you make it smaller. And also, it's not perfectly rotated. Please rotate it perfectly. We do not have much time, so we're just skipping that part up. Okay, this is how you actually add it. You have different ways, even if you want to make sure you're just adding it in the 2 lines or 2 bars in the column size, make sure you do it as well. Okay? So, alhamdulillah, we are done with one design. And then location is required. Venue is required. I'll just duplicate the same thing. Or you just need to add the venue here or above it or something like that. You can even create the wedding invitation cards. Probably you know the graphic designers. Uh, Actually, the printing presses, they actually the invitation card printers, they actually have their own uh, things graphically designed. You can tell that I want it graphically designed by myself, and you can share your design, and then you can just make sure that your design is getting printed on the cards. That's all. That's how you can make sure your making it very different from others, right? So, alhamdulillah, this is how we can make it. If you want to add the second page, it's the same thing. You just have to make sure you're adding some other sales, right? That's all. Okay, now I just want to create another invitation cards for an event or something like okay, so what I'm thinking of is I just want to make. Okay. Yes, sisters and brothers, you have so many templates here. Okay, templates in hand. You see here, you have so many beautiful templates, and also something like this. If you wish to see these things, these bars, probably you all have known by now how to insert these things, right? These are from the from elements. Okay, this is done. This is done. These lines are created by them as such, and these colors and all are very excellently done. You can just do it by yourselves. Everything. Selecting the colors with the beautiful background is actually the key thing. That's all. Okay. With the beautiful elements in it as well. Fine. Alhamdulillah. All of these you can just generate by your own. Okay. There's nothing like something different or something unusual that you cannot do. Fine. So yeah, all of it is excellently done. Even for the graduation ceremonies, if you have graduation parties, if you want to make it more classy, then you can just go ahead with the things that are here. Fine. Okay. I want to see how beautiful it's designed. It's purplish, then it's dark purplish and something like that. And also see here, look into this red design, something like this. You can even edit this very beautifully by your own choice. Okay, I'll just edit this for you, inshallah. So let it be an invitation. Okay, let me just write it as EDU-SITE invites you all. Okay, I'll just place this here. the meal session. Okay, of design like a pro. Okay, this is an invitation, event invitation that you all can generate, right? So when you don't get the ideas, you can just grab the templates and make sure you're doing it very easily. But remember, the templates don't actually go by your choice. They are designed by the choice of the graphic designers. Now, if you want to make it by your own way, then you just have to choose to do from the scratch, right? Okay, Sunday. What's the day tomorrow? It's Saturday, right? It's Saturday. Inshallah, tomorrow, dear sisters and brothers, will be the last session of our Design Like a Pro. I want you all to attend tomorrow's session without miss, and tomorrow would be the excellent session for you all. Inshallah, tomorrow you're going to learn, get into so many topics of editing. Inshallah. So the same timing, 3:30, 3:30 p.m. Okay, so it's July. Here, how beautifully you can just change these things, right? Because you have something like pro softwares in hand, pro designs in hand, you can just change this very beautifully, very easily. Fine. Location is Zoom meeting itself, and then what more we can write? We can add so many more things to this as well. I'll just duplicate this. Don't miss it. Attend without miss. Don't miss it. Okay. And then if you wish to add something at the end note like the Jazakumullah khairan, you can just add it. And this is a design for you. And this is an invitation card to you, dear sisters and brothers, to attend tomorrow's class, inshallah, without fail. And tomorrow would be the exact meal of this course, inshallah. Tomorrow you're going to learn some other ways of editing which you have which were left untouched. Inshallah, tomorrow you're going to explore that as well. Okay, so Alhamdulillah, we have created 5 designs as such, dear sisters and brothers. 4 designs. One is the event banner, event flyer, event invitation, and this is a banner, and then we created wedding invitations, and then we created an invitation card for our takmeel session for tomorrow. Okay, that will be the last session for the entire course, Design Like a Pro, inshallah ta'ala. So, dear sisters and brothers, the next topic that we were heading on to is nothing but the creation of the um, t-shirt designs. Okay, it's all the same, dear sisters and brothers. You just have to have a beautiful design. For example, if you want to design the same thing, okay, I'll just start with the create a design, and thus I just want to add it on the t-shirt. Okay, so you just have to go ahead with a t-shirt. Fine. Go to the aspect ratio, go to the t-shirt design. Now you want to have a t-shirt, something written on the t-shirt. So you select t-shirt. Okay, t-shirt. If you want to design a logo, you can also select this. But remember, the logo, when you just go ahead with, you have to put it on the right side or the left side of the t-shirt. So here it will give you the whole design, t-shirt design. So you just have to grab the very first one and then go ahead with that. Fine. So remember, whenever you're going to personalize your own t-shirts, dear sisters and brothers, when you're going to personalize your own t-shirts, or when you're going to make this to be printed on the t-shirts, it actually goes so well, okay, so well on the t-shirt. So this is the aspect ratio. Whenever you're going to give it for the designers or for the t-shirt printers, what you have to do is you just have to export this in the format of the PNG. Remember, with the transparent background. Whenever you're going to download it with the transparent background. Okay, now you can just select the images or select the designs, whatever you like to. For example, if you are wishing to gift your loved ones with the t-shirts of their own choice. For example, you want to write the name of someone, and you want to gift it to them, then that is also well and good. You can just personalize it with the names of the person, or something like that. Okay, recently I gifted 2 of my niece and nephews with the t-shirts. Okay, so it actually went so classy, so excellent. Someone who liked the car, I just gifted with the car and his name together with that, and some of the quotes or something added. And also, if you just want to make it according to the needs. For example, if it is like Frozen, if your cousin, or if someone likes the Frozen movie, Frozen kind of things, then you can just add things on it and then send it in their own ways. If they like cars, for example, the T-shirts with the cars, you can just type in the cars. You can select something from here. If you don't like something from here, create with your own things. Okay, create your own things. Probably by now you know how to create each and everything that is here. Okay, everything you can just create it very excellently. Everything is present in the elements. All of these are very, 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 very easy. Fine. So now, if I, for example, if I have already designed in some other frame and I want to import that here, then go to the projects and see what were the designs. For example, I want to take the project that we had inserted for example, this one, the Palestine, we were doing this, right? So I just want to use the same thing on my T-shirt. So how to do that? Go to the project, select that, and put it on this T-shirt design and change the aspect ratio. Now you just have to delete whatever is not required. Make sure you're going to add something that is required. Okay, this is the T-shirt design. I'll just put it on the, okay, remember these things come at exactly at the center of the T-shirt. Okay, center of the T-shirt. So make sure you're aligning it perfectly with the T-shirt. So something like this. Okay, and you just can send it for the printing. That's all. Okay. Okay. So we just borrowed this up, the same design that we had created. Now you can send it for the printing, and remember, whichever you're designing, for example, make sure you're adding it to the same background. For example, you are doing it for the black T-shirt. So make sure you're doing it with the black and then seeing whether if it goes well with the T-shirt design. Right? So now it's the best T-shirt design. Now if you want to see how it looks on the T-shirt, share it up, download it up, and then put it on the T-shirt. And then remember, first thing, transparent background you have to export. Size should be higher and download it. Fine. So this is how you design the T-shirt design. Fine. Once you are done with the design, remember PNG with the transparent background only. Fine. Okay. So then we just go ahead with the app. We'll just go ahead with the apps and go to the markups. Okay. Markups. Select the markups and then search like the T-shirt markup and then put it up over there and see whether it goes well with the design, and then it's all yours. Markups. Select a T-shirt markup. For example, and also remember, for if it's half T-shirt, half sleeve T-shirt, or full sleeve T-shirt, or something like that, select that as well before you're choosing, so that you just can give it a preview for your. If you're into a business for this, if you can just give a good preview for your design. That's all. Okay. Okay. Make sure you're inserting it beforehand. If not, no problem. You can just get it from the upload files and upload it up. And when it is done uploading, you can just grab it up and put it inside the speaker. We were having it for the black T-shirt, right? So you just had to change it to the black and then put it up here. So it won't look that classy because it's not the black T-shirt. So make sure you're selecting the black T-shirt from the markup. See all. Okay, we do not have the black T-shirts, all white T-shirts here. So I think there is a change. Yes, there is a color of the T-shirt here. You can just change it to black T-shirt. Okay, apply changes. See here, it goes well with this design. So now you can just send this copy for your client. Now for the background, I'll change it to white. Okay, just see how it looks. Okay, this copy you will send it to your client. See, I have printed it like this on your T-shirt. See how beautifully you can do this. This is an excellent business that is in trend nowadays, and they are the graphic designers that are doing this. They actually get paid a handsome amount. And also, dear sisters and brothers, you can do it. You can open a business of personalizing the T-shirts as well. Inshallah, if you wish to, because we have it of our own, this personalizing T-shirts. And if you wish to get it printed, get your designs printed, you can just even order it with us as well, inshallah. So this is how you can just get it printed. See how beautifully we did it, right? So it actually goes so well with the T-shirts. Yes. Okay. So this is a separate business that you all can step inside. Okay, step into. Alhamdulillah, T-shirt design is over. Then book covers, book covers, the cover page of the book. If you want to design, even it is a separate gig, dear sisters and brothers. The T-shirt designing, you can go and put it on the Fiverr or the freelancing application. That we are a graphic designer who can print the beautiful T-shirt designs on the T-shirt. Then you can just go ahead with the go ahead and write this gig as well. Fine. Come on, there's another gig that you can mention is the book covers. I can design beautiful cover pages for the book or the cover page for the book. So you can just write cover page, or you can write something like book cover itself, book cover page. Okay, book cover. So for example, how to select the cover page? Remember the book that you are selecting, you just have to have the same things written about it, right? For example, I'll just give a book cover page. Okay, I'll just select this very first one. What I'm thinking of is I'll just write a title, uh, Pearls of Wisdom. Okay, Pearls of Wisdom, wisdom. Okay, then you can just add something with the topic for the Pearls of Wisdom. Who has written this? Compiled by whom or something like that. Okay. Recently, I had compiled a book named by this, so I just mentioned compiled by Mishal. Okay. Then, what you wish to, if you want to add something related to this topic, pearls of wisdom, go ahead with the elements and see if you have some pearls here and there. Pearls. Okay. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, do it all together. Okay, if you like this pearl, the very first one, quote it, put it on the frame. Okay, if you want to put it somewhere here, put it up. Okay. For example, if you do not like that is in the background, delete it and change it to something that you like, that you love. Okay. Do not hesitate. Do not hesitate. Do not set back. This is your space. Delete something very beautifully. For example, if you do not like the background that is here, it was probably the Quranic, this one ayahs were actually compiled, some of the excellent ayahs from the Quran. So now you can just select something with the black background. I'll just select this one and set images background. No, this doesn't goes well with the screen. Make sure you're selecting something that goes well with the design, right? Okay, what about this one? Place background. Not at all. Replace background. Not at all. So make sure you're selecting the beautiful design. That's all. That's the main perspective of adding this up. That's all. Okay. By now you know to do this all, right? You don't have to worry about it. Okay. So compile by Michelle, first of wisdom. Okay. I've added some pearls here, and this is all. Okay. So now this is how you can make the cover page of the book. So done. And then things like infographics, the collage maker, you have beautiful, you all can do it very beautifully. The poster designs is all done. Okay, the topic of the video editing will be touched after a while. Okay, the resumes, the document making is all done. Phone wallpapers is the same thing. Okay, you just have to change the aspect ratio of your designs into phone wallpaper design if you wish to. Okay, logo is done. Photo collages, if you want to add 5 to 6 photos in one frame, this topic is touched. You can just add it using the frames itself, and you don't have to use this photo color. It's all done. Invitation cards is done. Flyer making is also done. A4 size flyers and all. Alhamdulillah, we have touched this concept. On the social media things, we have touched how to make Instagram post, Facebook post. Posts are all done. Stories also done. Status done. Covers, cover pages, Facebook cover. If you want to add, you just have to change the aspect ratio of the things and then add it onto your own way. Okay. YouTube thumbnails. Okay, thumbnails, intros, and all will be covered. Do not worry about that. Banners, everything with the flyer kind of view, we are done with that. Okay. Pinterest pins, it's same thing. You're just doing the same flyers for the social media graphics. We have covered this all under social media graphics, dear sisters and brothers. I already told you, LinkedIn, if you want to make some post for LinkedIn, you just have to type in the same aspect ratio and then go ahead with that. Fine. Video topic will be covered in a while, inshallah. Will be started in a while. Presentations, alhamdulillah, we have fixed this topic and excellently done, alhamdulillah. Printing, can also provide the printing for the documents, the certificates as well. If you wish to get it printed, you can just go ahead with that. Document making, docs to the decks. This is already covered. Whiteboards, this is for the teachers. It's nothing but if you want to wish to write something on the whiteboards and connect it and make a beautiful whiteboard and present it on your this one, then you can go ahead with the whiteboards on the Zoom or something like that. You can just go ahead with that. If you want to have ideas, if you want to sketch it up all in one frame and put it out for this one, then that is something with the whiteboard. And website making, it is all here. You have beautiful in the website making, dear sisters and brothers, with the Canva for education, you won't be provided with the launching of the website. If you want to create the interface for the websites, you can just go ahead with this one, fine. Interface, if you want to create, you can create it with this, and you can export it with the on the website framework. That's all. But you have to have your own this one for that, right? You have to have it launched. For example, we usually prefer it by making sure we are having the website hosting partner. You must have your own web hosting partner and something like that. Inshallah, we'll also take up a separate course for website making and future. Inshallah, we're thinking of that. So this is nothing but interface if you want to prepare for a website. I mean, just the pages if you wish to prepare for the website. This is how you can prepare using the Canva. That's all. Okay. So Alhamdulillah. So this is how you can just create the pages for the websites using this, and you can export this up if you wish to on your own website. Okay, when you're going to host that up. Okay. So these are the interfaces that you can create. That's all. Okay. Alhamdulillah. So Alhamdulillah, most of the topics we have covered. One more topic like infographics if you want. Infographic is nothing but all of the graphics in one page. For example, if you wish to, probably you have seen some of the infographics in the Dawa pamphlets. Pamphlets usually have the infographic content. For example, I'll show you some of the infographics that are here. Okay, one page, everything will be summed up in one page like this. Okay, we have some of this designed for the Dawa templates as well. So some of these things you can just see here. These are infographics. Okay, you have it all in one frame. You have all the content in one frame. So you make use of this itself, and then you just can edit it and you can make it in the form of the infographic. Okay, for your topics. For example, you want to write 5 duas that will help you to recite, to seek knowledge, something like that, and you want to sum it up in one page, then that can be excellently shown in the infographics. Infographics is nothing but you're showing all of the info in one page, as well as you are putting some graphics into it, like the designing into it, so that it is excellently seen. Okay, you can just so that your ideas is excellently projected. That's all. Okay. So Alhamdulillah, this is all done. Infographics, you can take ideas from this itself, from the templates itself. Okay. Alhamdulillah. So now let's head on to something like video editing. Right. So till now we were covering something like, dear sisters and brothers, we were covering something like the flyers, we were animating it. That's all. But today, dear sisters and brothers, we're going to the actual topic of video editing. Okay. So how to start with the videos? You can go ahead with the videos. Okay. Beforehand, you just have to remember what kind of videos you are making. First thing, if you're going to make just the simple YouTube videos, probably you know the YouTube videos have the landscape pattern like this, right? Landscape pattern. But the YouTube shorts, YouTube reels, are something like Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, or something like this, right? They actually have separate aspect ratios. Okay, we'll touch that as well. But now we will just go ahead with the actual video size. Videos are actually the standard size of a video is YouTube video. So we'll go ahead with the very first one, with the landscape one. We'll just go ahead with the video. Okay, very first thing, the YouTube video. We are covering all the concepts together, right? Okay, come on, dear sisters and brothers. This is an excellent topic of video editing. Fine, you have entire video editing here, but remember this Canva is not an excellent video editing software. It is a flyer editing software, it's a graphic designing software. It's not a complete an excellent choice for a video editors. Okay, we as a video editors, for the separate channels or for a separate groups or for YouTube, we actually do not prefer using the Canva. We use this to take the templates. Okay, we use this Canva to take the templates and we edit it in some other software. Okay, the templates, the things that are here are excellent choice. Okay, but if you have to do a long 5 hour 6 hour editing, then this is not a good choice. Okay, for video editing. Fine. So Alhamdulillah. Now, for example, dear sisters and brothers, for any video, okay, for any video, remember this is the background that you have. Okay, we are going to go ahead with the video editing now. Okay, very first thing in the video editing, dear sisters and brothers, you have a Same thing. For the video editing, you have an editor page. This is a Canva editor page that you have. Okay, this is the aspect ratio. If you want to make it real, it is the same thing. Just the aspect ratio is changed. That's all. Okay. For a video, okay, you have this frame now. This is a landscape frame. Okay. Now you can add anything onto this background. For example, if you want to add a photo, you can add a photo as well. For example, I want to add this photo onto this background. I can just set images background. This is how I just can add this photo to this background. Done. That's all. Now, dear sisters and brothers, I don't want to add photos on the backgrounds, and I don't want to create the video with the photos. I want to create it with the videos only. Then what we can go ahead. For example, I want an Islamic video. So I'll just write Islamic. Okay, I'll just go ahead with searching bar and go ahead with the videos. Okay, go ahead with the videos. For example, now the very second one, I'll grab it. I can just replace it with the background. Now we have selected a beautiful video. Okay, now we are selected the video. Okay, and below this, the timeline appears. Just see here, dear sisters and brothers, this is called as a timeline. Okay, this is timeline wherein you are going to show, where you are being shown how many videos you have added. Fine. For example, this is the very only video that I have added to this frame. Okay, only video that I have added to the frame. I want to play another video after this. I want to play another video after this. So what can I do? I can just click on this plus button. I'll add another page, and on that page I'll add another video. Okay, plus button. I want to add another page. I'll go ahead with another video. I'll select this video, add it to that video, add it to that page. What you have to do? 3 button, set video as background. This is how we do it, right? 1 video, 2 videos. Okay. Now, dear sisters and brothers, this first video is of 10 seconds. Second video is of 24 seconds. 10 seconds, 24 seconds. I don't want it in this way. I want the first video for the 5 seconds. Next video for the 5 seconds, and this video is 5 seconds for the last part. I just want to juggle this up. Okay, I just want to put this here, put that over there, and something like that. How can I do that? Editing. Okay, that thing is called as trimming. Okay, remember, trimming. Something called as trimming, extracting, splitting up. Okay, so how to do that? For example, you have a 10-second video. I don't want entire 10-second video. I just want 5-second video out of it. So what you have to go ahead with? I have to go ahead with something like scissors here. It is called as trimming up. I'll just select this up. Okay. Now, if you want to add only how many seconds? 5 seconds. From where you want to add? For example, from 5th second to 10th second, I want it. Okay. 5th second. Okay, I've selected 5-second videos, and then I'll just click on done. Now see here, 10-second video got converted to 5-second video. Hope you have understood how we are going to do this. Okay. Then for this video, entire video, I don't want. I just want the last half part. Just click on the trim here and select which part you want. Last 5-second parts. It is this way you can just do this. Okay, and done. Okay. Now, for example, dear sisters and brothers, you want the same video to be imported to the last. Okay, you want the same video, this video here. Same video, same 5-second video here. How to do that? You're just clicking on 3-dot button, duplicating the page. Now you just have to click on it, tightly press on it, and move it here. Okay, this is how you can change the layering. Hope you are understanding these concepts. Okay, so alhamdulillah, these are the things that you all have to know. Okay, for example, now you have another background. Okay, I'll just put another video, another page. This is a plain page. Now I want 2 to 3 videos inside this frame. Okay, 2 to 3 videos playing inside this frame. How to do that? Go to the elements, add this one. For example, this video you want a video of Makkah as well as Medina, as well as some other thing that you want to show up. So this one, if you want to show up here, you can add it here, and then go ahead with some other other masajid that are here. You want to show masajid on your frame, then you can just go ahead. In this way, you can layer your videos up. Okay, if you want to layer the videos up, and also for these videos, if you want to add the bordering, you have something like bordering. You can add the bordering if you want to make the corner round. If you want to add something bordering like this, for this as well, if you want to border it up, corner round, if you want to make, you can make sure you can do it very excellently. Fine. So now, if you want to add a static background and not the moving background, then you can just go ahead with the Islamic photos. Then you can just select some beautiful background, replace this as a background, and see here, you can just make sure you're adding it in this way. Okay. Hope you have understood how to add videos upon a video. Fine. So this is how you can add it. Fine. So this is actually video would be playing here, 2 videos playing together and with a static background. If you want a non-static background, for example, behind this also you want a video, then you can do that as well. Okay, so we have touched the topics of how to add the videos on a photo, and if you want to add photo on a video also, you can just do that as well. For example, you want to add this photo, or for example, you want to add your own logo on the top. So how to select that? I'll just go ahead with the uploads. Okay, for example, you want to add your logos at the top, and how to select that? You just have to go to your uploads and see. Okay, for example, this one I want to add. This is how you add the photos. You can layer it up. Uh, how much ever layer you want, you can add layers to your design, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, hope you have understood this. These terms are very important for any video editor. Okay, next thing, dear sisters and brothers, come on, the video that we just edited, I'll show you some of the options that are there for a video editing. Okay, for example, I'll select this Mecca video, the Kaaba video. I'll just select that and I'll show you some of the things that you can do from that. Okay, this is okay. I'll just stop this up. Okay. Now you have edit video. There's something called as edit video. In the edit video, dear sisters and brothers, you have something called as background remover. Okay, I'll show you an example with that, how beautifully it works. Come on, dear sisters and brothers. I want you all to try this along with me. Will you all try it along with me? Come on. Okay, I'll select some beautiful background for this. For this video, what I'll do is I'll just add some background like some random backgrounds. I'll just see if we have ink splash. I just want some photos. I'll take this one, okay? I'll add this a set image as background, fine. Now I will just take one text, okay? Add a text. I'll just add EDU-SITE to this. EDU-SITE. You want to see how what am I doing? And then you can try it all along, or you can try it after the class. I'll grab a very thick font. I'll see whatever font goes well with this. Usually, I told you I prefer Wedges font. Wedges. Okay. I think there's a spacing here. Okay. Probably you all remember we us doing together something with this thing. What did we do? Do you all remember? I actually duplicated this for the logo. For the logo making, I duplicated it. For one thing, I made a hollow. For another thing, I made a. Probably you all remember it, right? I just went to the effects and made one thing as a hollow and another thing as this one. I changed the colors of it. Probably you all remember this. Do you all remember this, dear sisters and brothers? Okay. Okay, I'll just change this to some other color. Some whitish, no need of whitish. Something lightish. For this one, I'll change to another to more lightish. Okay, I'll just place it like this. Okay, let it be more darker, right? Okay, black. Okay. Previously, what did we do? We added a photo inside it and removed the background, right? So now I want to add a video. I'll just show you something. I'll just go ahead with the elements, go ahead with the graphics. I mean, ink splash itself. I'll see ink splash videos itself and see if I'll add a video like a red one. Okay. Now just see here how to remove the background of this ink splash video. Okay, this is a video that is here. Okay, one thing that I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to layer it up in such a way that it just gets somewhat forward between the text, first text and second text. Bring just one forward. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this video and remove the background. Click on background remover. So, even for the videos, the background remover goes so well, fine, so well. Now, just if I want to play this up, okay, this is too big video then. I just want to make sure only first two shows up. So what I'm going to do, dear sisters and brothers, is I'll just eye this out, okay? I'll just eye this out. Eye out, eye out, eye out, eye out. Okay, for this one, I want to show this one only. So see here, how is it playing up? Can you all just notice? What did we just do, dear sisters and brothers? Can you all just let me know what did we do? Yes. Okay, if you did not like this bag thing in the background, I'm thinking of adding something. I'll add this one. I want it to appear from nowhere. From nowhere, yes. I want it to appear from nowhere like this. And I'll just layer it up in between these two. Layer, bring forward. Okay. Now, what am I going to do? I'm just going to remove the background of this. You know, you can use this thing beautifully for your intro videos. Okay, now I'll just play this up and show you, dear sisters and brothers. See it carefully. Okay, if you all did understood this, type yes. If not, type no. Okay, it's not playing up because there's too much of content involved here. Okay, so see how it's going. It's going it inside this EDU-SITE and this inside this and coming out of it. Okay, it's in between these two letterings. Okay, if you wish to use this for your own intros, then you can use it very beautifully, very excellently. Fine. Okay. No. How many no's? How many yes? How many no's? Come on. Add a background, simple background with the photos. Got it? MashaAllah. Barakallahu fiki. Alhamdulillah. So I just added a simple background. I'll add this one itself. You can use this as your intro video as well, yes, sisters and brothers. It actually looks very excellent. A previous batch students have used this and they did it very excellently. So what did we do? We just added one, the EDU-SITE, the same thing that we had written. I'll just copy this down. It would actually be very time consuming. So I'll just copy this text. I'll put it here. Click on it and paste it here at the center. Done. I'll duplicate the same thing. I don't want the hollow for one thing. Hollow is avoided, that's all. None. Okay, for this it's too black. So what I'll just take the color change. Okay, I'll place it one above the another. Done. Okay, now what I'm thinking of doing is I'm just going to introduce something in between that. Okay, I'm just showing you how easily your Canva removes the background of the videos as well. Not only for the photos, it will remove the backgrounds of the videos also, dear sisters and brothers. I'll select something of 7 seconds. Okay, this one. I'll put it like this. Okay. So here, this is entire video like this. Now I just want to make sure that the background is gone. Background is gone. It just give me 2 seconds. It's just gone. Yes. Now I want to make sure that it is in between this two, EDU-SITE and the EDU-SITE with the hollow. Bring forward, just one forward, and I'll play this up and show. So how to play this up? I'll eye this out because when you play entire video, you have to have much time to bear with it. Okay, now I'll play this and show. See here, it's in between this two EDU-SITE layer as well as this one. Hopefully you understood it, how beautifully it showed up, right? Yes, it did. Okay. If you wish to do something like this, if you want to send this backward layer, send this to back, then even then it looks excellent, more classy. Okay. And this should be a bit backward. This video should be send backwards. I'm playing with the layers. Okay. I'm playing with the layers. See how beautiful it looks. When it's gone, it shows you the entirety like this. Hopefully you all understood this. You know, you can, if you're into artwork or something like that, instead of doing this, you have some other ways of doing it. If you want to have the stars moving inside the frame, you can even put that as well. Instead of ink splash, you can add something like stars, shimmering thing inside that, and you can create your own beautiful intro and outro videos. Probably you know what is an intro and outro video, right? Intro video is something that you actually have it on your YouTube channels or whatever. For example, if you have your own branding, your own channels with your own names, with your own sites, then you just have to have your own intro videos with your tagline, and it should show up some of the yes, it should show you. It should appear on the start of the videos. Very good, excellent. It should also show you on the outro of it. You should show where you are going to see us. I mean, where you are going to find us. For example, on Facebook, if you wish to. YouTube, you should mention the links as well. Okay, Canva has beautiful templates for intro and outro videos, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, so one such intro video I just showed you. Okay, with one topic, just one topic I showed you. Fine. Now I'll just eye this up. Okay, we'll go ahead with this one. Just a moment. Okay, I had eyed it out. Let's go back to the videos that we were creating. Okay. For this video itself, dear sisters and brothers, I'm going to show you some of the things that you can edit. Okay. In the edit videos, background remover is done. Then for the videos, you can change the colors also. So I'll show you with other videos as well. For this video, edit video, you can change the look of this video, okay, by just changing the filters, fine. And also there's an adjustment kind of thing. You can give the warmth, you can change the video. If it's a dark, with a dark background, you can increase the in brightness. If there is no it's no, if the quality is very low, you can increase it with the contrast. Highlights you can increase, you can add the shadows, fade, you can give it a coloring, you can give the saturation, vibrance, texture, vignette, and more, okay. All of the options are here. You can just go ahead with this, and these are the only options that are present in the software, in the Canva software. But the actual video editing softwares have so many more video editing options, the tools, the adjustments. We have something called as filters there. All of it, probably my video editing students, 2 or 3 students are here probably. Yes, 3 students are here for the class today, and alhamdulillah, probably you all know it very well. Yes, sisters and brothers. Okay, Alhamdulillah, yes, sisters and brothers. Next thing that you all can go ahead with the playback. Okay, next video editing setting that is here is a playback. Alhamdulillah. So in the playback, dear sisters and brothers, you have something like the speed. Okay, if you want to reduce the speed of the video, if you want to increase the speed of the video, this is something that will help you. Okay, for example, okay, I'll go ahead with the very first video. This is 5-second video. Okay, 5-second video. What happens if you reduce the speed of this 5-second video, dear sisters and brothers? What happens? Come on, mention to me. If you reduce the speed of the 5-second videos, 5 seconds will go ahead, right? For example, 5 will become 10 seconds, correct? So if you reduce the speed, it gives you a slow motion of the video, okay? This is how you can create the slow-mo of a video. For example, I want a slow-mo of this video of 5 seconds, and I can just reduce the video speed. See here, it is giving you the slow-mo, and the 5 second has converted to 25 seconds. Understood? Now you want to speeden this up, okay? For example, you want to speed this video up, then you can just speed it in this way. Okay, hope you all have understood how to do that. Okay, next thing is cropping up. Cropping is nothing but if you want to make sure only this shows up in the entire video, only this shows up in the entire video, then you can go ahead with cropping. Okay, cropping is nothing but which area of the video you want to make it shown. Okay, then the flipping, it's same thing, flip horizontal, flip vertical. If you want this pattern to be visible on the right side, just make sure flip horizontal. If you want to be shown on the upper edge, then flip vertical. That's all. Then if you want to don't want this color of the video and change the color of this video to the black, then entire video is converted to the black video. Okay, so make sure you're not doing that. Then animation. For example, how you want to make this video appear into this. Okay, for example, if you apply the simple at the start, simple will be applied. It will appear inside the video with a simple animation. For example, for this video, to appear inside the frame, if you want to give it an animation, see here, simple animation. This is how it appeared inside the frame. If you want to give it a sleek animation, this is how it appears. Party animations, pan animations, it will zoom and appear inside the video. This is how you do it, right? Then another thing, positioning. Positioning is nothing but layering. That's all that I told you. This for this one layering, to understand the layering of this, you can see how the layerings are here. This one is on the top, then second video is there, third this one is there, and fourth is the background video. Okay, even for this one, we have arranged the layers so properly, right? First I arranged this, and below that I have arranged a video. Okay, the video, for that video I removed the background, and that is the color splash video. And then above, below that I have actual text, and below this I have a simple background. That's all. So this is how you arrange the layering. So this is how the layering will be useful. Animate, layering, everything is over. So these are all the things that you can go ahead with the videos. Only these many tools are present for the video editing. Okay, for the video editing in any videos. And you have something like transparency, it's already touched, and these things called as filters already touched. You can just see what are these things. It is nothing but if you want to copy down the style of this video, then they can go ahead with that. For example, you have added 2 videos, and 2 videos have different voices in it, okay, different sounds in it, and you don't want the sound that is present here. Then what you have to do, dear sisters and brothers, click on mute button. Okay, this is the volume button. You can decrease the volume of this. Okay, if you don't want the volume of this video, you can just go ahead with this one and decrease the volume of this. Okay, now how to add the audio or the video from your gallery. It's the same thing. Go to the uploads, dear sisters and brothers, upload files. Now you just have to upload the videos or the photos, whatever you want. Videos, if you want to upload, click on the videos and upload it. Audios, if you want to upload, click on the audios and upload it. For example, I want audio to be inserted for this video. So what I'll do, I just upload the audio, and if I want to upload the video on this video or this one, then I'll just upload the video. For example, I want to upload this video. This was in my gallery. Someone with a this one. Okay, so how to do that? I'll just click on it and it will appear here. Okay, first it will have to be uploaded on the Canva, then it will appear on the frame. That's all. Okay, so we just can upload it like this. Okay, if I want to put this as a background, I'll just replace it with a background. Now what happened? Only this down frame is showing up. How to do that? Now I have to crop it, right? I have to crop it such that the face is visible. In this way I can do it, right? So aspect ratio, make sure you have to match it very well. For example, this is the video with the real kind of this one. So I don't have to use the landscape kind of pattern for this, right? So remember, you just edit this video in the real kind of this one framework. Okay, so Instagram Reels, go ahead with Instagram Reels and edit it in the Instagram Reels only. Fine. So for example, this one with the Andrew Tate, it has some beautiful interview in this. Okay, I just grabbed this up. I just wanted to show you some important thing that you all can do with this. Okay, for example, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, we'll do this later. For now, I'll just add some videos, some other videos. For some other videos, I just want to add a audio. For example, for this one, I want to add a audio. How to add the audio, dear sisters and brothers? Go to the uploads, already go to the audios and just add it like this. Done. This is how you add the audios. Then, dear sisters and brothers, okay. For example, now you want to edit this audio. You have some of the audio editing options here. Okay, just click on this audio. Okay, there are some audio effects, adjustments, beat synchronization, and just the volume of the audios. That's all. Audio effects is nothing but you have just one or two effects that you can go in. Fade in effect and fade out effect. Inside when it appears, it's coming in faded format. Outside when it goes, it is fading out. Then adjustments, there is something called as adjustment with the audios. How you can just make this up is nothing but it actually gives you the synchronization with this audio. That's all. You don't have much options with this adjustment. Right? So adjustment is nothing but the part of this audio that you want to crop. For example, this audio is of 10 minutes. If you think that audio is of 10 minutes and you just want to 5 seconds to 6 seconds through this. So how to do that is nothing but adjustment. Okay, you can just do the adjustment like this. Okay, then you have something like for this audio, if you select, then you have something like beat synchronization. That's not quite important. Then there's something called as volume. You just can go ahead with how much volume you want. You want it for 400% or 200%, whatever you can select. Only 4 options you have with the audio editing. Right? Okay, next thing, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, very important thing. Please listen. This is very important for any video editor. Fine, if you are going into the editing, these options are very important. For example, I want to upload this video from my gallery. Okay, I want this video. Fine, I want this video, but I don't want I want the voice of this video. I just want the voice of this video. I don't want this video playing. I want to do it in my own video format. Okay, how to do that? For example, I want this only this much. I do not want anything else apart from this. I just want the audio of this. Okay, audio of this. For example, it is Arabic. It's being played in the Arabic. I want the audio of this. I don't want anything else from this video. I'll do it with my own video. How to do that? Any idea? How to delete any video? Yes, excellent, dear sister. Grab the audio. How to grab that audio? I'll just delete this one. Make sure you're not okay. It doesn't look much clumsy. Now, for this video, I just want to extract the audio. Yes, dear sisters and brothers, with the whoever were in the my video editing batch, you will actually understand this 3-dot button. You just have to click on the 3-dot button, go to the extract audio. Okay, see now within the seconds, the audio from this video is extracted. Right, done. So 59 second audio is extracted. Now I don't want this. I'll delete it. Now I want to make my own video, and I can just do it in seconds. Okay, now I want to make my own video. I want to add my own things. I mean, the own video, and I want to write it in my own subtitles to this. Then that is well and good. You can just go ahead with that. Fine. Hope you all are understanding this concept. These are very excellent ones, right? Extracting the audio from the video and then creating your own video out of it. Creating your own videos, again, very easy. You just have to go with the graphics. You just have to take some random background photos and then adding the titles, adding the text. Okay, adding the text is not yet covered. Okay, so I'll just show you how you're going to add the text. For example, dear sisters and brothers, listen very, very, very carefully now. Okay, hopefully you will find this very important. So we just don't have to miss this. Fine. So now, so for example, this video that is being played here, dear sisters and brothers, from the 1 second to 30 second, it is telling us something, fine. 1 seconds to 5 seconds is telling us something. 5 to 6 seconds is telling us something. So what we can do is we'll assign the textual content with the timing. Remember that. So I'll just add a text box now. Okay. For example, from the first second to the fifth second is telling like Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. It's just my way of doing. I don't know what it is it actually telling inside the background video. Okay. Then I just want this to be played from very first second to fifth second only. Okay. This thing that I have just mentioned here, I want it to be played for 1 second to 5 seconds only, and then 5 seconds to next 10 seconds, they are telling you something else in the video. So we will do that later. So how to do that according to the timings? Remember, you just have to click on the three dot button and click on something called as show timing. Come on, do this along with me. Show timing. Now it is showing you Assalamu alaikum to be shown entire 59 seconds. Okay. Now you don't want to show this for entire 59 seconds. You just want it to appear for 5 seconds of the videos. So reduce it like this. Done. Okay. Now I'll just duplicate this again. Okay. I'll just place this text next to text. Just have to move it with your fingers. Probably with the video editors, whoever is here will understand this very easily. First thing, done. Second thing, Assalamu alaikum. For the next one, I'll write wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Okay. Next thing, I want it to appear for next 5 seconds. Okay. Next 5 seconds. So what you have to do, dear sisters and brothers, you just have to duplicate that again. Duplicate that again, and you just have to place it from here to here. Just tightly press it, move it. Tightly press it, move it. Come on, you all have to practice this. This is very important. Tightly press it, move it like this. Okay, next I'll just write something like welcome you all. Welcome. Okay, I'll just write EDU-SITE invites you all again. EDU-SITE invites you. Okay, it might look clumsy for you, but it actually goes well with the background. For example, if you add some effects like this for the animation, in animation, out animation, for its animation, for in animation, both on enter and exit, on enter and exit. And for this one as well, I'll add this animation. For this one as well, I'll add some animation. Now, when I play this up, see here, dear sisters and brothers, how it plays. Okay, let me just play it up for the. Okay, it's playing for the entire video. Okay, I want it to be played. Okay, this one. So this is how you can assign your timings, dear sisters and brothers. Understood? For an entire video, if you want the text to be appearing on 1 to 5 seconds, 5 to 6 seconds, this is how you do it by show timing, clicking on something called as show timing, and then assigning the text wherever you want. Understood now? And then animating. In animation, out animation of the text already discussed. That's all very easy, right? So alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, this was a class for today. You still have hundreds of concepts of video editing to be known. Okay, tomorrow you will understand some of the concepts. You will go through some of the excellent concepts of video editing. Do not worry, tomorrow we are going to cover most of the topics of video editing. Fine, do not worry, tomorrow inshallah you all have to be present in the takmeel session, inshallah ta'ala, with the spirit to learn more, with the spirit to grab most out of this course. Tomorrow inshallah you will be learning most of the aspects of editing, video editing, that you might not have known. Inshallah, tomorrow you will learn each and every concept. And remember, these timing things are very important for every video editors, video designers, or anyone on the social pages. You have to know these things, right? So alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, take care of yourselves. Inshallah, see you all in tomorrow's session with much spirit, with much more excitement, with much more creativity in hand. Inshallah, I just want you all to be present for tomorrow's class. Tomorrow would be the takmeel session. I would invite you all to the last session of this Canva Mastery program. Name this Design Like a Pro. Jazakumullah khairan kaseera. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, my dear brothers and sisters. Yeah.